In this tutorial, we are going to learn a doubles combination. The best part is that you already have tutorials on the first half of the combo, and we're simply just adding on. I'll show you what it looks like. Starts with this nice anti-spin doubles illusion, a little swirl around, and then finally a change of planes as you add a little spin, and you end up on the other side. Now first things first, remember this is just a review. I'm going to link the tutorial to this first half in the comments or text. Start with the hoop in your right hand in front of your chest, hoop in your left hand right next to your right hand, palms facing in, thumbs pointing up. You're going to extend your left arm out to the side as you push your hoop in your right hand over to meet the left hoop. This is going to be the start of your 3-pedal anti-spin. Your right hand does its second pedal as it goes up towards the ceiling, and the hoop in your left hand rainbows up and over to meet it. The left hand is now and back. You do your third pedal, roll the hoop out to the side, and then you let the hoop finish the rainbow in your left hand. Your right thumb is pointing up, your left thumb is pointing down, your left forearm is on top of your right forearm. From here, the hoop in your left hand is going to smear around your body, and the hoop in your right hand is going to follow. Right hoop also starts to smear. The hoop in your left hand flips open. The hoop in your right hand finishes the smear, and then the hands meet. Right now, my right thumb is pointing down and my left thumb is pointing up. We're going to do this first without the turn. You're going to take the hoop that's in your left hand and bring it behind your back as the hoop in your right hand goes above your head. You're going to push the hoop in your right hand to the left, and then you're just going to circle it a couple of times. When you're done, the hoop in your right hand is going to end on the left side of your body. Grab with a firm grip, and then swing it over. Then the hoop in your left hand does a little bit of a smear, and you've ended that nice, unique transition that adds a unique kind of plane change with your hoops. So I know that was a lot of information, so let's try it again. Remember, this first part is just review. You have your 3-pedal anti-spin and your rainbow with your left hand. Boom, boom, boom. Both hoops do a smear. Smear, smear. Hoop in your left hand flips out. Hoop in your right hand frames your face. From here, pull the hoop in your left hand behind your back. Hoop in your right hand goes above your head. You're doing a little halo, pushing your wrist forward and backward to make the hoop move in a nice little circle. And when you're ready, grab the hoop above your head in a firm grip. Pull it out across your body, frame the face with the hoop in your left hand. And I'm going to show you that from the side because it will probably help you to see what's going on. You have your 3-pedal anti-spin, boom, boom, boom. 2 smears. Hoop in your left hand flips out, hoop in your right hand finishes the smear. Bring the hoop in your left hand behind your back. Hoop in your right hand goes above your head. You're doing a little halo, pushing the wrist forward and backward. When you're ready, grab the top hoop with a firm grip. Bring it across your body, frame your face with the hoop in your left hand. And from the back, you have your 3-pedal anti-spin. Boom, boom, boom. Both hoops smear, but the hoop in your left hand flips out. Hoop in your right hand frames your face. Top hoop, right hoop, pardon me, goes above your head. Left hoop goes behind your back. Your left hand is at 12 o'clock. Palm is facing up and you're holding onto the inside of the hoop. When you're ready, grab the top hoop with a firm grip, pull it across your body as the hoop in your left hand does a smear towards your right shoulder and you frame your pretty face. Now we're going to add a spin. Essentially, you are turning the same direction that the top hoop is turning. So if my top hoop is turning to the left, I'm going to spin in a circle to the left. So you got your 3-pedal anti-spin. Boom, boom, boom. Both hoops smear. Left hoop unfolds. Turn to the left as you pull the hoop in your left hand behind your back and the hoop in your right hand overhead. And the momentum will help you to swing and turn the hoop to the left. You can do a couple of turns, however many you want. When you're ready, hoop goes across your body, left hoop frames your face. Now from the side and back. So you got your 3-pedal anti-spin. Boom, boom, boom. Both hoops smear, left hoop unfolds. You're framing the face with your right hoop. Turn to the left, right hoop goes above your head. I like to kind of look up and arch my back. I think that creates a pretty line. And then when you're ready and facing the front once again, which right now side of the room for me. Bring the hoop in your right hand across the body. Hoop in your left hand brings your face. Last time from the back. 3-pedal anti-spin. Boom, boom, boom. Both hoops smear, left hoop unfolds. Turn to the left, look up, arch your back. Couple of spins, and when you're ready, right hoop goes over, left hoop brings your face. And I was a little dizzy, so I stumbled. That happens. Now, if you're having trouble with just the transition, we're going to start from the beginning of what is new. So take the hoop that is in your right hand, hold it in front of your face. If you are looking at the hoop, your right thumb should be pointing down and your right hand is at 3 o'clock. Now, don't move your right hoop. Just turn your chest slightly towards your right arm, and then lift your left arm so now both hoops are next to each other. Left thumb should be pointing up, holding 9 o'clock. I'm going to pause here so you can memorize this movement. Now, the hoop that's in front of your face is the hoop that goes above your head. The hoop that's extended out to the side pulls behind your back. So practice that a couple of times, and I'm sure there's probably some nifty ways, woo, there is, that you can reverse it. You can go one direction, hit, and then you can go the other direction. It kind of works, it's kind of hard, but I know it's some smoothing out. You can go one way, and then back the other. And how I'm doing that is, as I'm twisting my hoop to the left, when I'm ready to make it go the other direction, I grab the top hoop firmly and I push it the other way, and then I basically just reverse the movement. It's nice and swingy. It looks cool because you're changing different directions. Different planes, I should say. I'm showing you in all the different directions. I'm grabbing the hoop, pushing it the other way, reversing the movement, grabbing the hoop, pushing it the other way, reversing the movement. And so basically from this tutorial, what I want you guys to realize is that when you're using 2 hoops, there is so much more than just this frontal plane. You can be doing so many different things that are more 3-dimensional. I'm making stuff up and I haven't prepared this, so who knows what this looks like. But you can see how there's more to explore than just this plane. And I want you guys to realize when you're stuck and you're like, man, I'm in a hoop rut, I don't know what I want to do next, I feel like my tricks are stale, find a position that you love. It can be with 1, 2, 10, a million hoops. And if you normally would just do nice isolations out to the side, ask yourself, how can I change the plane of this movement to make this more interesting? Can I do isolations down towards the ground? I don't know if that even works, but you know, this is the example I chose. So instead of doing it out here, my hips are facing the ground, I isolate and then I bring it up. That probably looks like poop, but I hope you get where I'm going with this. A little mimosa hung over from Christmas yesterday, you know how that is. Let me think of another example. So you are doing a 3-beat weave. You're like, how can I make this more interesting? You're like, what if I add a twist with the hoop? So instead of just a boring 3-beat weave, there's this nice little hand spin in the middle. It looks totally different, and it's so much more attractive to the audience than just 2 hoops going the same direction, which is also amazing, but it's nice to add that nice 3-dimensional look.